Hello everyone, welcome to LexTalk World Talk Show presented to you by ClickAway Creators. Today we have Antonio Ho with us. Antonio is an experienced legal counsel with a demonstrated history of working in both private practice and in-house sector. Having strong experience in criminal and commercial litigation, property law, cross-border corporate and commercial matters, regulatory shaping and lobbying, including high-profile cases management and FMCG matters, everything is something which Antonio has done. Currently, he's working as a legal and external affairs counsel overlooking the Hong Kong and Macao market on all commercial, legal, regulatory lobbying, and compliance matters for British American Tobacco, the largest tobacco company globally as of 2021. Sitting as a director of Coalition of Tobacco Affairs Hong Kong representing the industry and currently a standing Hong Kong General Chambers of Commerce legal committee member, Antonio continues to strive for high standard of governance within the industry while ensuring stakeholders' interest. Achievements include successfully leading his team in achieving the recognition of Legal 500 GC Power List in the years of 2018 and 2019. I am sure, I have a lot to say about Antonio, but let me just directly introduce you to him. Hello, Antonio. How are you?
Hello, I'm very well. Thank you. How are you?
I am good too. Thank you for asking, Antonio. So we're really excited to know about your journey as a legal professional so far. So please throw some light on your journey.
Thank you. I think like many others who started their career at a younger age, I didn't have a clear vision of what I wanted to do when I was younger as a student, but I always saw legal knowledge and skills as something that I could apply in many areas. And I didn't quite have to limit myself regarding my career path, which I still find it very true to this day. I'm definitely an adventurous learner, and therefore I was always trying to work on different areas of law or outside of law in my career journey, such as so many things like property law, criminal and civil litigation, commercial, family, and even more before I now went into in-house, which is more business focused. So other than that, I've also ventured out and gained experiences outside of legal field, which gave me a lot of useful skills that could be applied to my current work as a legal professional, such as business acumen. And in my current role, which aside from legal matters, I also handle regulatory shaping, stakeholders management, and communications as well, which I don't think if I actually try something new, it's not something I would have been able to do today.
Well, that's amazing, Antonio. Now, having talked about your journey as a legal professional, I'm sure you will be having a lot of memorable cases, that you have actively participated in. At the same time, it would be unfair if I ask you just one case, because every case is, I'm sure, very, very special to you. So anything that you would like to discuss about your most memorable cases and what were your key takeaways from there?
Oh, there's so many. You're very right to point that out. I think each case is very different and some more interesting than others and memorable in their own ways. But if I had to pick one, it would be a case that's actually in very early on in my career, which involves a whole team of another company who were charged with corruption-related charges. There were, I think, 9 defendants in total, and each had their own legal representation in the same case. And in total, I think there were, at least at the same time, about 18 lawyers working on the case, and I'm just one of them. It was a very, very long trial. It went on for months, and definitely a lot of cooks in the kitchen, if you know what I mean, which is great as we can pull all our heads and knowledge and experience and resources together for the same case. However, we are at the same time all looking out for just our own clients' interests only, as you can imagine. In the start, it might be all breezy, everyone, oh, it's a team thing, let's work together. And with the twists and turns and how the case developed, you have so many things that changed and as the case developed, and also finger pointing, not to mention, really made it memorable as there are so many things to be juggled at the same time, especially when I was just started. I think I'm in my second or third year in my profession, like very newbie level. So that's definitely the most memorable one if I would choose.
All right. Okay, Antonio, thank you so much for sharing that with us. At the same time, how do you look at litigation and dispute resolution in this particular year, 2021, and how do you think it's going to change maybe 5 years down the line?
I think especially this will be the easier one to answer given the last year what we have been through. I think COVID really has changed the way of working in litigation and dispute resolution, as well as I think applies to all industry I can imagine. But I believe that we are actually seeing a shift of the economy right now globally happening right before our very eyes with advancement of technology, because there's the need, as need is always the mother of inventions. I think we can expect smoother and more efficient processes, as well as even cost savings with international litigation and dispute resolution. As right now we can see litigation becomes a more regular part of legal market discourse, if you will. The industry is definitely edging towards greater transparency and also higher standards and expectation of fundings and corporations in their deals, commercial deals. This would mean very high standards we place upon legal professions, even as we're in the front line of those matters. And regulatory framework will evolve as they always do and through time, and definitely become more sophisticated. So I think coming forward, it will be definitely a better world because things would only improve. And I think it's just happening very quickly right now with what we were doing in the past year.
Well, thank you for answering that question so beautifully, Antonio. And as you said, it was easier to answer considering the times that we are in right now. But how about, like there's so many challenges that we are going to see, in the future. According to you, what will be those major challenges and what should we do to prepare for them when it comes to the legal space, of course? What should we anticipate and how should we prepare ourselves?
I think, especially for legal industry, and I don't think this only applies to legal industry, but from legal perspective, I think legal tech will definitely be a major part in the upcoming legal environment changes. Legal practitioners will have to get more and more familiar with various legal technology in order to maintain their competitiveness. In the past, we are one of the more conservative industries. I mean, we still see fax machines today in law firms. Come on, let's just be honest. We are on the more conservative sides. We're not talking about just one or two new system or platform or like a contract platform, something like that. No, that's already happening. But it's even more technology and different aspects of the legal pipeline, and that sort of connects the legal practice with the rest of the commercial world. And if we don't adapt quickly enough, we can see many will fall behind in terms of keeping up with the times, such as we can look in factories and what happened in the early 90s and late 80s kind of transition, if you ask me. Of course, changes are never easy and often painful, as I still remember how to learn about like Excel. As lawyers, we're not very good at that. But just as an example. But I think as an industry, I think we're heading towards an era where adaptability is key. It has been for other industries. Why not legal now? It's a little bit late for a legal industry if you compare to other industry, but definitely it's happening. And I think we should just embrace ourselves, embrace the whole new world. The world is changing every day, and we should be ready for it in order to better take care of our stakeholders.
Well, that makes complete sense, of course. Antonio, also, I'm really excited to ask you this question. And sadly, we are coming to an end of this interview. So I'll just ask you this question. What are those qualities? I'm sure there will be few qualities in you that make you different from your peers, right? Within the legal space. So please enlighten us with those qualities.
I think coming from a more Chinese Asian background, I think compared to my peers, I would say I'm definitely very open-minded to try new things and get myself out of the comfort zone on regular day-to-day basis and work, which in the end helped me grow a lot, not just personally, but professionally as well. For example, in the past, theater performances allow me to better present myself, like in this interview. Not as pretty as you are, but I try my best. And also in course, seeing myself clients, talking, presenting, and also social media marketing experience helped me stay very close and upfront with the commercial clients or matter side of the things when I work on it, and to see different point of view of things. I think lawyers in general have a mindset subconsciously saying that we are learned, our point of views, our opinion matters, and often we place ourselves very highly amongst others, but we forget to look at things from different sides. What I consider to be right from a legal point of view does not mean it's commercially viable. And I think that's very important. Or sometimes clients or stakeholders don't really care about the commercial part. Maybe it's more of an emotional part, personal thing. So I think we need to have more that kind of empathy and able to have at least a perspective of other people. Overall, being open-minded that allows me to utilize my creativity, which I love art, again, which is why I hate Excel, and in a professional, helpful way to come up with good solutions, not just from a legal sense. I think as in terms of lawyers being one of the people who manage stakeholders, need to be more well-rounded in terms of their solutions, and by thinking out of the box and also collaborate better with others. I think we're often called like the profession of the consultants, like we work on our own, we advise on our clients on our own, but we don't necessarily work very well as a team in general. As a obviously, I'm generalizing here, but I think that's some of the rep we get, and being open-minded definitely help us connect better with others and work better with others.
Thank you so much, Antonio, for sharing such great insights with us and also sharing your journey, your contributions, your qualities with us. It is always a pleasure talking to you. It has always been. Though we really missed you at the conference, I wish you were there and, physically to witness the success and also, and network with your peers. But I'm sure there's always a next time, and we're really hoping to meet you as soon as possible. At the same time, we really look forward to having a chat with you again on some other trending topics from the legal space too. And for our viewers, if you like this chat with Antonio, please like and share this video and subscribe to ClickAway Creators YouTube channel to appreciate what we do, and you have more coming from industry legal leaders. This is Bharti for LexTalk signing off. Take care. Bye-bye.